Okay.
Ooh.
Do you have the comments?
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
gonna like do an introduction. Hi everybody, it's me, Kendall, and I'm here after not making a video for several weeks. I've tried to film this video multiple times, but I just,
Ma'am? This is a closed set.
I've tried to film this video multiple times, but I haven't. So, here it is, me responding to your guys' SCAD comments. Yeah.
Woo. Is it recording?
Yeah, it was.
Oops. Well,
Oh.
now you got 2 clips. Ow.
I'm sorry.
It's not okay.
Okay, so most of the comments were on my SCAD dorm tour video. So alright, here are some of the comments. So Kayla LaRay asked, oh, I do have some questions. How was your first week in college on your own? Did you get along with your roommates the first day? Is it true there are no classes on Fridays? What kind of events go on to SCAD? What were your first classes? Okay. One at a time?
Sure.
How was your first week in college on your own?
It was
Chaotic?
chaotic. You know, it's an adjustment. Well, my first week of college on my own wasn't even at SCAD though.
Yeah, she was a transfer.
I'm a transfer, so that's fun. So my first week of college was somewhere else, but very similar to SCAD.
My first week at college, I mean, mostly I was unpacking. The first week with classes is all just syllabus work, so you're mostly unpacking, meeting your roommates.
Yeah.
The friends you make your first week won't be the friends you have the whole time.
Nope. It's a lot of going to Target.
Yep.
Lots of Target trips, lots of Kroger trips. It's chaotic. SCAD throws you right in, but it all works out.
Yeah. Oh, and there are those like dumb RA meetings that you have to do.
Yeah, if you live in the Hive or in Turner,
Dorms.
in the dorms, those are the freshman dorms, then you have to go to a floor meeting. The day you move in. Mine was at like 9:30 at night, and I wanted to be in bed. I wanted to be asleep. But yeah, it's also hot.
Yeah.
Just hot. It was hot here.
Did you get along with your roommates the first day? Kind of.
Yeah. I feel like on the first day you have to, because everyone's just being polite to each other.
Yeah.
I got lucky. 2 of my roommates were like still my best friends, but that's like really lucky.
I got really lucky with my roommate. I met her on Facebook before, because there are like Facebook groups that you can join to find roommates and put in requests. That's how I met mine. We got along pretty well. My other 2 were pretty great, but I have some friends who had awful roommates. But first day, it'll be awkward, but you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Is it true that there are no classes on Friday?
Yes! Thank God! Because you need 3 days in the weekend to get all your work done.
Except some Fridays your teachers are like, hee, let's do like mandatory extra help. Or,
Oh, were yours mandatory?
Yeah.
Oh, I never had a mandatory one.
Or
Yeah.
if one of the days gets canceled or there's a holiday, you will have class that
Yeah,
Friday.
so like SCAD requires all professors to hold multiple extra help sessions throughout the quarter, which are it's like office hours, but like in the classroom. It's not just visiting your professor in their office. There are also office hours. And then also, if for any reason there isn't a class on a Monday or something, like it's Martin Luther King Day or there's a hurricane, those happen at the beginning of the school year. Then
Our year was delayed.
Yeah,
4 days.
We got delayed, so instead of having like a whole weekend to like get settled, we literally moved in and started classes the next day. Chaos. It was horrible. But yeah, so if for any reason a weekday Monday through Thursday class gets canceled, you have to make it up on a Friday. The school mandates it. The professor has to do it.
And sometimes there are field trips.
And then sometimes there are mandatory field trips. The professors have to offer them, but they sometimes don't make you go.
What kind of events go on at SCAD?
So many cool ones. Fall quarter, we have Film Fest, and we're not having Film Fest this year. Don't talk to me. Nobody look at me. But there are so many great opportunities at SCAD. So many cool people come to visit. If Film Fest happens while you're here, take advantage of Film Fest. There's so many great stuff. If you're not a performing arts major, find a performing arts major because they know what's going on. Wink, wink, wink. And there's all kinds of other cool workshops throughout the quarter.
Fall quarter, there's like the major and minor fair, the club fair.
Yeah.
And there are a ton of clubs at SCAD. I love them. I was part of the Slow Fashion Club. Highly recommend. It's awesome.
I'm in Improv Club. Improv Club is super great, super fun time. They also do shows. So yeah, there's all kinds of, there's Friday night shows, multiple every Friday, put on by Performing Arts Department again.
Just so you know, you won't have time to like do everything with your
Yeah,
homework.
you won't. But try.
Yeah.
If your major is offering something, if your department is emailing you nonstop and saying go to this event, like maybe consider going to it. It's probably
you check your email online, Facebook, you will never be bored.
Have notifications on for your email. That is not a question that was asked, but I'll say it anyway. I know so many people who don't have their like Outlook notifications on. You need it. You can't not have your email notifications on. It's not just a matter of checking it. You need the notifications. Anyway.
And then, what were your first classes? So mine, the advisor like assigns your classes for your first quarter at SCAD. Mm-hmm. So my first classes were Intro to Public Speaking, Drawing 1, and Design 1, which were basics, but they're fun. I thought I knew how to draw, turns out I didn't.
And mine, I was a transfer, but mine were also assigned by my advisor. So I had Culture and Context 121, which is an art history class. I had Design 1, and I had Improv, which is a required class for theater or for performing arts majors. If you don't know, at SCAD, you have to take a year of foundations classes. No matter if you come in as a freshman or as a transfer, even when you're transferring, so many SCAD classes are SCAD specific and you can't really get them anywhere else. So taking all those design classes, all those drawing classes, the art history classes, all are required, and you do a lot of those your first year.
Even if you're a film major or a fashion major, you have to do all of them.
Yes. I know how to mix a lot of paint for someone who doesn't work with paint.
Lily Givagili?
No. Lily. That's not her. It's not even Lily. It's just Lil. Oh. There's no second I. We're so sorry.
We're sorry. She wants us to talk about the application process.
Ooh.
So, I don't know about you, but my application, I did Rising Star before I came here. And because I had a, like, good enough GPA, they just did my application for me. So all I did was submit portfolio stuff to
Do you want to
get
talk
scholarships.
About how you got into Rising Star? What that is? How you ended up there?
Rising Star is like a program you do your senior year of high school where you take 2 SCAD classes over 5 weeks, which is super stressful because they just condensed down a 10-week class into 5 weeks.
Already condensed.
And you do go crazy, you do stay up till 3 a.m. every night, but you do get 2 college credits from SCAD.
Mm-hmm. For me, I did a normal SCAD application. SCAD application is really easy compared to every other college's application. Like, there's no essay that's required. You just fill out like the basic, your basic personal information stuff, what your intended major is. You submit your transcripts and your test scores?
Yeah,
you submit your transcripts and your test scores, and then that's pretty much it. You don't have to submit a portfolio. You can for scholarships. So any additional work you submit is just going to be for scholarship money if you get accepted. So like after I got accepted, I came to SCAD Accepted Students Day. And then the Performing Arts Department had...
I tried to go to that day, but my plane got struck by lightning.
Ooh, spicy.
And we were stuck on the runway for 3 hours.
I love that for you. But yeah, I got to talk to an advisor, and I did an audition monologue for them and got a scholarship from that. And then I also... later on emailed my advisor and said, how can I get more money? And literally, and she was like, send us your resume. So I sent them, like, not my theater resume, my work resume. I sent that to them and got more money. So ask for money. They won't give you a lot, but it's something.
They just gave me money with my grades when they were sent in, and then I submitted some art and paintings, and they gave me more. Stardust Artist. This is gonna be a lot of questions, but I would love your advice. Should I get a fan? What about TV? Living room rug and or room rug? It's a wardrobe mirror already inside. When you get there, do I need to buy one? I'm gonna be a freshman flower. Okay, one at a time. So, should I get a fan?
Yes! So the AC goes down in your dorm, the lowest it goes down to 68, which is nice.
Yeah.
But I'm the kind of person who needs moving air on me. That fan is super helpful, especially on move-in day, because the AC has not been on in that room. So when you get in there at 8 in the morning to move in to the Hive, it's hot.
And if you're not in the Hive, if you're in Turner,
oh yeah,
you need a fan.
But she said she was in Flower.
Oh yeah,
so,
you're good. You're good starting.
Or I don't know if it was a girl. They said they were in Flower.
Yeah.
Sorry for assuming.
TV. I brought down a projector, and me and my roommates, when we wanted to watch something all together, we'd project it, or we'd watch on our own tablets, because usually someone else is doing homework. So it was kind of hard if we wanted TV to like watch without interrupting people doing homework.
My room had a TV, like my roommates and I, we had a TV in our living room. I liked it. I have like a Roku TV. It was like $100 from Target. And it was just like fun. We would like watch Glee and do our homework. Like we, had movie nights and stuff. So get some kind of way where you could, if you and your roommates wanted to watch something in your living room. A TV isn't going to hurt you.
Make sure you talk to your roommates first.
Yeah, talk to your roommates. If you can afford a TV, then why not?
Yeah.
And also there's a cable in your room, so like if you get a TV, you just like screw it into the wall and you can get like live TV too.
SCAD gives free Xfinity for on-campus students.
Yeah, and so like we watched the Oscars. That was fun.
Living room rug and or room rug.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. I had a rug that went a little bit under my bed so that when I got out of my bed in the morning, I wasn't just on the tile floor, because it is tile floors.
Yeah, it gets weirdly cold and sticky.
Yeah. For a living room rug, we never got one. We wanted one, but also it was kind of nice not having one because we painted on our floor a lot in the living room. Like we did color theory projects in there.
If you guys watched my dorm tour video, I had a rug in both my room and in the living room, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it just because I think it gave it a more homey vibe.
Mm-hmm. You definitely you're gonna want stuff in that living room to make it homey. There's no windows in there, so all you have is fluorescent lights. We got 2 floor lamps, some throw pillows, string lights, a tapestry, and all that stuff in there to make it feel homier.
Yeah, because all it comes with is, it comes with a TV stand, coffee table, 2 ottomans, and the couch, which is kind of ugly. But.
And the couch and the ottomans are ugly, and they're most likely stained.
Or torn. You get either or. Is wardrobe mirror already inside?
Yes. It's nice. It's a big one.
It's weird that they don't list that on any of the websites, because I remember when I was a freshman, I looked and it didn't say that.
Yeah, I watched so many Hive dorm tour videos before I moved into the Hive.
Would love some tips and pointers.
I mean, we already said a lot of them.
Yeah.
Make your living room a nice space, because that's going to be a good place to hang out, and it's also the most space, like open space you have in the dorm. So if you have like a big project like drawing, you have that big board, or like color theory, I had to do like a bunch of big canvases. I mean, I chose to do a bunch of big canvases. So you want it to be a space that you can hang out and be comfortable in. Get a coffee maker. Get a Keurig. Get a Keurig. It's a lifesaver.
Don't act like, I don't know, the first few months we were there, a lot of people were acting still very high school-y. Don't do that.
You're an adult now, so be an adult. You're living on your own. No one else is there. No one else is there to take care of your stuff. It's you. Clean up after yourself. Be a considerate roommate.
Don't leave dishes in the sink.
Don't leave dishes in the sink. Don't leave messes everywhere. In your first week, you have to fill out a roommate agreement. If you're a freshman, you sit down with your RA and all of your roommates, and you fill out a roommate agreement. Be upfront in that. Like, don't, because me and my roommates had to fill out the roommate agreement several times because we were being like too like, oh, we're chill. this is fine, and then things weren't fine, and we had to be like, okay, actually, it's not chill if you leave all your stuff everywhere all the time and make a big mess.
So we found out a very chill one, but then every few weeks we would have like roommate meetings where we'd all get together in one room and talk about how we were feeling about things, which
We didn't do that.
yeah, it really worked for us.
We also had our roommate move out after one quarter, and then we got a better roommate.
A lot of people are asking about if you're allowed pets or cats. I had a cat. She's a ESA, emotional support animal. You have to go through SCAD services, but it's relatively easy to get it approved. You just need a note from your doctor, and you submit it to SCAD.
People had dogs on my floor, but you can get a fish, and that doesn't have to be an ESA.
Yeah.
Me and my roommates used to joke that we were going to get a cat and name it Fish in a 10-gallon tank, so that when our RA came in and found it, we were going to be like, this is our fish in a 10-gallon tank.
Someone asked what dorms are available for incoming freshmen. I don't really know how to answer that because with COVID, I have no idea what they're doing.
I mean, normally it would be the Hive and Turner are the freshman dorms.
Yeah.
There's no other, that's the only dorms I'm pretty sure they put freshmen in.
But Scott's always building new dorms with COVID.
A lot of the new dorms they've built recently have been upperclassmen dorms. With COVID, I don't really know. I would still say Turner and the Hive are the answer to that question.
How are you allowed to have 2 fridges? So you get 1 fridge for every 2 people. So
you have 4 people in the Hive, usually 3 in Turner, right?
Yeah. Because we had 4 people in our room, we could get 2 fridges, but with COVID, I doubt that you'll be able to.
But so the way you could theoretically set it up in your room, if you're wondering, you could have 1 in each bedroom. You could have the one, there's a very obvious space for it in the kitchen area when you move in. You could keep another one in the living room, 1 room.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I know I missed a few questions. Because some are in my DMs and some are in my comments, it's kind of hard to find them. But I hope you all have a wonderful first year if you're going to SCAD. If you're thinking about it, I recommend it.
Have fun in those Zoom classes, guys. They're gonna be great.
We actually moved out of the dorms. We're in an apartment now, so if you ever, not apartment, a house. So if you ever want a house tour.
Yeah, we're in Savannah, in the heart of nowhere.
Just chilling.
We're chilling in our house.
And then honestly, so SCAD, I have had personally a great experience. Mm-hmm. I just want to put it out there. Some people haven't.
SCAD is tough your first year. It's a big adjustment if you're not used to it. If you kind of, I don't want to say skated through high school, but if you skated through high school, you can't skate through SCAD. It's a lot of work. It's fun if you are committed to making it fun.
There will be all-nighters. There will be points when you don't get along with your roommates.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be nights where you stay up really late. I have yet to pull an actual all-nighter for SCAD.
Yeah.
I think I pulled 1 all-nighter during Zoom classes. That was different. But on campus, I never pulled any all-nighters. You just got to be smart. You have to say no to opportunities in order to get your work done sometimes, so you have to be smart about how you budget your time. But there's crazy amounts of opportunity here. Yeah. Crazy. They put all that info out there for you. They make all those connections. You just got to take advantage of it.
Hopefully, I will edit and post this video before school starts.
Maybe by the time you post it, they'll be back on campus.
I know. I could edit the old one that I shot, post that, and then this one. Alright guys, I just slapped my knee really hard.
Have a good fall quarter if you're going to SCAD. Yay, go bees. I don't know.